Yeah, good evening, guys. My name is Larry B, and this is a course on technical analysis. And the topic I'll be taking you guys for today is support and resistance. And like I've been saying right from the beginning, I've been telling you people that principle of supply and demand is the major factor that applies in every market. In every market. And that is, it still boils down to support and resistance. No matter anything that anybody is telling you, everything still boils down to support and resistance. Whether it is all this channel, wedge, trend line, and the rest, Fibonacci, everything, it still boils down to support and resistance. And what do we understand by support? This class is going to be very brief and straightforward because support and resistance is not something that is too wide or elaborate. So what is support? Support is an area on the chart that prices has dropped to, but have found a very strong issue breaking below that level, or it is struggling to break below that level. It is also known as a price level where buying pressure is very strong enough to prevent prices from dropping further. Take a look at this chart now. This is BTC chart. See, look at this place. This is a strong support zone. This is a strong support. So how do you draw your support line? You go here, then you look for horizontal line or horizontal ray, whichever one you want to use. Then you click on it, as you can see. So look at this zone now. Prices failed to go below this zone. This means this is a support zone. It is a major support zone. As you can see, it's still here again. If I'm using the horizontal line, it should cover this place also. Take a look at this. So like this now, prices have failed to see a very strong support zone at this 29K. Tested it a lot of times. See, first time, second time, third time, we fail to break below. That means it is a strong support zone. It is a very strong support zone. So there are zones where prices fail to go below. This is another strong support zone again. It came up here as high as this, but it came back here, but it couldn't break below. It has failed to go below this zone for a while now, as you can see. This is also a support. That's how you identify it. Zones where prices failed to go below, like clear ones. If you go down to this place, you still see another one. Sorry. Let me draw it down. See, as you can see, that zone is very strong. See the zone I marked the line. See, it has failed to go up below it for a very long time, since January. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times that it has tried, but it has not gone below that 29K since January, as you can see. That's how you know a very, very strong support zone. It is very, very strong. Very, very strong. That's how to identify it. Support zones. This place is also a support zone. See, came here one. See this place too. Rejected it. We broke through here, then went to the next one. And if you come back here now, it has rejected again, as you can see. So it is above that zone now. But one thing you should understand is that support and resistance, they flip zones. So let me explain a resistance. Resistance is the opposite of support. So you know why support is down, like it fails to go below it. Resistance is the one at the top. That means that prices fail to go above the resistance. Resistance is the one at the top. So it doesn't go past that price. Whenever it gets to that zone, it drops back. So it is a level where selling pressure is very strong enough to prevent prices from going further higher. So it is a level where selling pressure is very, very, very strong. Like prices, whenever price gets there, it drops back. See, a perfect example is this place. Just look at this place now. Look at this place. See, selling pressure is high. See, it came here, it dropped back. Tried to go again, it dropped back. Same thing, it got here again, it dropped back. Then when it came back here, it almost broke through, fake breakout, but eventually it still came back and dropped again. Shey you understand? So that's how you understand resistance zone. That's like a resistance. When the price fail to go above that price, it is a resistance. Then when it fails to go below, it is a support. And the flip zone, support turn to resistance, resistance turn to support. I'll still get there. So prices come, they hit the support and go back up, then hit the resistance and come down. A perfect example is this place. Look at this place. Prices came here, went range, came back to hit it again, went back to support, went and still came back here to the resistance. Then it broke out a little bit, then came back again below that resistance. See, it came back and tested it here, then it dropped back before we now broke structure and hit our TP, as you can see it here. So once the level of support is broken, if prices break below a level of support, once it comes back to that area, that support begins to act as resistance. I will explain to you what I mean. Like this place now. You see that it was a resistance zone. This line, just look at this line. It was resistance before it became support. Look at this place, this particular place. So, see, this was like a resistance zone, but prices always comes back there, then it breaks back. See, then when it passed that resistance and went up, whenever a support is broken or resistance, it always come back to retest whenever they change sides. So when this resistance was broken here, it went up, it tried to test it, but it still went back up again, and eventually it still came back to test it fully, and it got rejected. This resistance became a support. As you can see, it was a support here, but it became a resistance. Sorry, it was a resistance here rather. I mean, so yes, it was a resistance here, then it became a support here. So prices came back to retest this place, and it flipped back. It went back up and didn't come back here again until it came to break structure and formed different resistance and support. So support and resistance are everywhere. They are everywhere. Sorry. Support and resistance are everywhere. This 64,009 now is a very strong resistance zone. Before prices will get there again, it will take a while. And once it gets there, I'm very sure it will first of all reject it before it breaks out. That is what majorly happens to most resistance or support zones. I'm trying to show you, see, support, see support, 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 support again. So that's how you know you identify them. This one was just a fake breakout. This one was just a breakout. So just a breakout, it still came back to act as support before the main breakout here to the downside. So always look at whenever you see fake breakouts like this, you have to be careful. Whenever it breaks back up, whenever it comes back again, it majorly breaks it again to the downside or to the upside, depending on wherever it is going to. See, immediately it broke out here. This was a fake breakout here because it was testing it consistently. It's been testing that zone consistently before it now broke out. Yeah. Then it came back up again and it acted as support. But now it came back and broke out to the downside up to 29K. So you understand? And now it is definitely going to act as support here, as resistance here. Just look out for BTC when it comes back to test this zone. When BTC comes back to test this area, to definitely reject it at first. There's no two ways about it. Because there are so many orders here that are still waiting to be filled. Stop losses, TPs, and everything are in this area here. But it has not gotten back there for a very long time. So most of those swing traders, they are still waiting. They are still waiting for it. So there will definitely be a rejection in this area. It is a very strong resistance. To be a very strong resistance. To be very strong. So that's just the thing about all these things. Support and resistance is very straightforward. Just identify the movement. It is not just about candlestick here, as you can see. It's just about identifying the zones. Map out the zone so you understand the support and resistance level. See, resistance. Then this one's the flip zones. See now it became a resistance. You know that it was support here. It was support here, but here it became resistance. It became a resistance here because prices came down to this place, then it came back up. Then this place became a resistance. So you can see. So they flip zones when there is a breakout. They flip. So support will become resistance, resistance will become support. So, and once a level of resistance is broken, the resistance will begin to act as support. It's very straightforward, as you can see, very, very straightforward. And we have different types of support and resistance. There are four major types of support, and we have the traditional swing point SR levels, we have the dynamic SR levels, we have the Fibonacci retracement levels, we have the trending ranges, like the accumulation stage. So in the next class, I'll be going fully into the different SR levels, traditional swing point levels. In the next video, dynamic SR levels, then trend line briefly. So that's just that. That will be all for now. But for now, the assignment for you to do is to check out a major chart on your phone or laptop and identify 5 support and resistance zone, then 5 supports that flipped as resistance and 5 resistance that flipped as support. So identify those zones and send to the group. The group will be opened till tomorrow. So send your assignments there. Just identify the zones that support flipped as resistance. 5 support that flipped as resistance. 5 5 resistance that flipped as support. So you identify it, something like this. It is a support, but it flipped here as resistance. So identify those zones and send to me. It could be via a video or via a picture. So identify the zones. As you can see, this is the tools you are going to use. Horizontal line or horizontal ray, then you draw this square, rectangle. As you can see, rectangle. Then horizontal line or horizontal ray. Those are like the most important one for now. When we get to trend line, I'll still speak more on the other ones from tomorrow. No, sorry, next tomorrow rather. Next tomorrow, we'll continue with trend lines, the other support and resistance level and trend lines. Because trend line is actually a little bit wide. It's a little bit wide. So that's what I'll be talking about next tomorrow. Next tomorrow should be Friday. So see you guys on Friday. Do have a wonderful night's rest. Good night.
I only trade with TENTRADE. You should too. Check the description in this video for more info.
Here, these are some of the exclusive benefits you get from me when you sign up with TENTRADE through my link and get any of the instant live funded accounts or the Express Challenge accounts. Send me a DM for any enquiry. TENTRADE has the fastest withdrawal in the industry and they've been around since 2017, and they have trader friendly rules and they want their traders to succeed. They have the best customer service in the industry too, and they are giving a personal account manager once you sign up. A trial will convince you and you are in safe hands. Don't forget to click the Linktree link in the description for any enquiry.
Follow me for more educative contents like this.